I'll have to do some muting here. All righty, here we are. I'm going to get you guys going, and then I've got some things I need to do over in that side of the room. A little bit of tidying up to do. So if I can get some of y'all up here talking that just want to talk, I can go about a little of the housework that I need to do. How about that? I know Linda's here. She's been here with me for a few minutes before I completely went live. And I pinned the link to the top. Who's going to come up here and be the hostess while I can go wash my dishes and straighten up my kitchen? Virginia's here. Virginia, I want to kind of get this started, and then I've really got some things I got to do over there. And hello, Gladys. Hey, Gladys, do you see the little heart? I did what you said, and I think it worked. I think it's gone. And hello, farm wife. Hey, Mona. Hey, Mona, come up and host this while I go wash my dishes. I just kind of opened it up so if people kind of wanted somebody to talk to this afternoon, they'd have somebody to talk to. Oh, there's Beverly. How about you, Beverly? You want to come up and be the hostess? And Virginia's that's listening, putting her quilt together. Sandra, hello. Oh, C. Lofton. Hi, Rita. First time on a live. And this is going to be just a really simple live because I really got to wash dishes. And I missed somebody up there I was going to make a comment on. I did Sandra. Did I get everybody? And Awkward Quilter's here again. Are y'all getting more done today than I am? I hope you are. But I don't know. I spent all morning with the lady letting her quilt her little quilt up at the she shed, and she got it quilted. So I guess I accomplished a little something today. Well, come on up. My house is a mess. Declutter quilting. It's a mess. Both houses, the she shed and my home's both a mess. If Mona ever gets up here, she just have to host you. Okay, let's see. Sandra K, is the block swap still on for January? Because I have to find where I put my blocks. Those dishes, I know. You know, I'm the type of person that every once in a while I have to wash something because that's the pot I want to use and I have to wash it and clean it up. And Chit Chat Channel, I'm at the laundromat doing laundry. I need to do some laundry too. I tell you what, there's nothing that I don't need to be doing. And Farm Wife says, Rita, you know better than to ask me to come up. My house is messed up. I'm only going to show y'all the background right back here because I can't show you the other side of the room. And hello, Kathy. Hello, Kathy's Quilts and Crafts. And hello to Wolves Den Outdoors. And Sandra's answering Linda. You had Mona. Oh, now all y'all coming. Hello, are you? I think you're new one here, aren't you, Wolves Den?
Ma'am?
You're a new one here, aren't you?
I'm a new one up on the panel, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Alabama.
Alabama. You sound like you have a Southern accent. Didn't you have a Southern accent on us?
Here, let me get my screen full. There we go. Afternoon there, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
Got good news for you guys.
All right, what's the good news?
I'm picking it now. Gotta take 2 courses now.
Oh, okay.
Online.
Polly says, anyone who judges my housekeeping, I hope they put an article away. And Virginia's in Alabama.
Yeah, I have a
Roll
sign
call.
on my door. Martha Stewart doesn't live here.
No, or here either. Oh, put an article in the paper.
I just got out of the shower. My hair's soaked. I slept all day.
Oh, are you still not feeling good? I mean, is that why you sleeping so much?
Some of it, but last night I was up all night because
Oh, okay.
You know.
That explains it too. But
She was with her uncle all night.
mhm.
well, I didn't sleep all day. I got up at 11 because the dogs wouldn't let me sleep anymore. But it took me till 2 to have my tea and lunch just to get a shower.
Come on up, Diane. Because I may, if I can get enough up here, I'll pop over to the other side of the rooms.
Hi,
No.
Rowena. What happened to Wolf Guy?
Well, I don't know. He kind of went behind his thing, didn't he?
Yep.
Hi, Deb Declutter.
Wolf's Den,
Watch the video.
we're gonna talk about quilting, so it probably wouldn't interest you. So we're just gonna, okay. So we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, she did an interesting video. She was quilting on her long arm, but she was just putting scraps on there and just stitching them down all which ways and then put yarn on it. It was really cool looking.
I'll have to go watch that. That sounds
Yeah, I've
interesting.
never seen anything like it. It was fun the way she did it.
Somebody's got something to show you, Rita.
Okay. You got something to show, Carrie?
No, the one underneath you.
Oh, Rowena, she must have made a bag.
She had a stack of
Oh, I see. I think she's got her fabric.
yeah.
Rowena, are you muted?
Is that the one for after Christmas, or is this the one
I
you're
am
doing
muted.
now?
No, this is the one that Rita got. Lovely bunches. Lovely
Oh,
bunches.
okay.
I think it's going to make some pretty flowers.
I got it today. Yeah.
Oh, come
Very
quick.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, she's making another one.
Doctors have developed a method that triggers your body.
I got to look close to see.
I didn't realize I was muted.
I don't know who that is. But hi. Close to see.
I didn't realize I was muted.
I don't know who that is. But hi. Close to see.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, she's got YouTube on.
Who is that? Is that Diane? I muted Diane. That's her, isn't it?
Yeah.
I fixed it. It's okay now.
Okay. All right. I got you.
We've all been there and done that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I keep going on my phone so I can say I'm in the basement, but then I'll have 2 YouTubes running the same time. That makes the echo. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. Rowena, have you did any planning on the sew along for next year?
I've looked at patterns, but I don't know. I want to kind of keep it simple, not too hard.
Hard.
Have you seen any?
Hey, I see patterns every day I like.
Mine too, but
So I'm going to let somebody else pick because I like them all. Or well, there's
I looked at the ones like on Jordan Fabrics because they have a bunch of free ones. Fat Quarter Shop has free ones.
Some of your fabric designers have free patterns on their website too. They don't advertise it, but they do.
Yeah.
Robert Kaufman has some.
Yeah.
I think Moda has some.
Riley Blake and Fat
Yeah.
Quarter. They all do. Just about you
Yeah.
find lots of free ones.
Yeah, they
And
do.
are we gonna try to do a scrappy one just for the people that don't want to have to buy fabric? I mean, you could go either way.
Yeah, because there's a lot of patterns. You can just use your scraps or use a fat quarter or use a layer cake or whatever.
Yeah.
Just use whatever you want.
That way they'll all be different but the same.
Yeah.
And what about doing just a sampler quilt where we make a different block each time? How about we can even do that?
Oh, that'd be nice. What?
Yeah,
like
I
a
never thought
different
about
block
that. I
each week?
never even thought about that.
Yeah, I like that idea. I haven't made one yet.
Well, I've showed you guys my sampler quilt. You want to see my sampler quilt? I'd have to
Yes.
go get it. Let me go get it.
Because I forget too easy. Wolf's
I-
Den Outdoors says he wants to get into quilting, so when he starts his homestead, he won't have to buy any. Well, that's good. You just got to get yourself an old sewing machine at a thrift store and go to town.
Get you some fabric and start practicing.
Yeah, or even your old clothes.
Yep.
That's how I started. I didn't want to ruin anything.
Better get busy though. It takes a little time unless you're Rita.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Rita gets her energy.
I'm going to make myself big just so I can show you the different blocks.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. I like the colors too.
See, they're just all.
Did you have a pattern or did you just
I'll have to remember there was a website that had all the blocks, and then I just picked the different blocks and put them together. And I can't right now off the top of my head I can't remember the name, but
That's a great idea. I
that's
like
a good
it.
idea. Yeah.
and I think I bought a fat quarter or something from that Kansas Troubles and made it. But
Yeah, but that way people can use their scraps too.
scraps, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you find that pattern or that, I like that. I like the one you have. So
Delaware quilts, I think, had lots and lots of blocks, And then I just picked some of them. So
yeah,
whatever you ladies decide is good for me. But you'll have to teach me how to do the sashing and the corner squares, because I tried it on my own without the corner squares, and it didn't turn out too good.
and Sandra's French bloom. Somebody mentioned that the other day. Look up French blooms of Riley Blake. It was pretty. But a sampler would just give us a lot of different blocks to make. Different.
Yeah, a lot of different practice. It'd be great for beginners too, because they can learn a new block every time.
Yeah. And some of the blocks, of course, were harder than other blocks, but we just had to pick some easy ones because there was hundreds of ones to pick from.
Oh, you could throw a hard one in there.
I think that's a good idea. And then if we had a choice of like maybe 25, then people could pick the ones they want to use.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't be
is
all
she
identical.
talking about the pattern French blooms?
French, yeah.
The pattern, or you can't see it. No,
But I have looked at it. It's pretty, isn't it?
you can't. Yeah, it is pretty. That's a good one. It's more like Ohio Stars, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
With corners.
With corners,
Yeah.
The hard thing about that is matching that next block to them corners. That you see how that is? You have to pay attention.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you guys can see it on my phone.
I'll make it big.
I don't think you can see it. It's kind of
Sorry, Sanda. It's a strip for my channel. Oh my goodness, Kathy's gonna strip on her channel.
So,
I'm sorry, Rowena. I didn't see you were big. Go
I
ahead.
don't think it's a glare. There's a glare on it, so
okay. But
Hard to-
if you guys are interested in that, it's a pretty one. It was
I like that one. You make me little.
I
okay.
like the one
Yeah.
Rita showed, but
It's kind of
I'm
the
out of the
secondary.
voting.
The
Yeah.
secondary block is almost like a shoe fly, or
Uh-huh.
it makes a secondary block. I like that.
And I
Penny
said,
Rose,
are
it's
we
Penny
can-
Rose Fabrics.
mm-hmm.
You can use a fat quarter bundle.
Yeah, I'm gonna use stuff I already have because I have so much vintage fabric.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like
So-
that.
Sandra is strip.
Sandra stripping.
I'm confused on that. So
I would
I
put her up
think
on
they're
my channel.
planning on doing that quilt on her channel.
oh, the French blooms.
Yeah.
The finished quilt size is 70 by 84, and the blocks are 12 by 12.
Oh, but if Kathy and them's going to make it, we'll do something different then.
Well, it's too late. I want to do this one, so that's just too bad.
Oh, I know. I thought it was pretty too. I may do it.
I worked on it, so
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a shoe fly in the center.
it's just like a shoe fly. Yeah. And
Yeah, I'm doing one now that's a little bit similar to that, though.
I like it.
I
And-
like it too.
And Rowena, Lisa offered to help you plan this too.
Oh, I
Offered,
didn't know I was planning. Oh,
Yeah, you are. You're in charge, Rowena.
Nobody told me that.
you know,
Rita's tricky.
I'm
Yes, she
tricky. I'm
is.
sorry. So
Whose idea
Elena.
was this? Whose idea
Miss
was it?
O'Terry,
whose idea was it? I don't remember whose idea it was.
think it's
I
the one
believe
up
it
in
was
the corner.
Rowena's.
It was Rowena's. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Oh,
It
okay,
was.
Karen, whose side are you on?
I'm on Rita's.
Not mine.
oh.
Well, I vote for the sampler.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I've got my foot.
Yeah,
my
I like
foot
the
in my mouth.
sampler too, but I don't care.
I
don't
like-
want to be a
I like the sampler.
I like the sampler too, but not just because it's my idea. So
It's your idea now.
well.
Yeah.
I just think
you guys can pick the block. Maybe somebody each week could pick a block or something. That way, one person wouldn't be in charge of all of it. Thank you.
that's a good idea. We could
Yeah.
put some of the blocks from that quilt, the blossom quilt, in there.
That's true. Yeah.
As long as they were the same size.
Uh
Or
Yeah.
you could put a rooster or a hen in the middle.
yeah. Well, yeah, we'd have to make one of them chicken blocks too, wouldn't we, with the bonnet?
Yeah.
I was looking at sampler quilts. Some
Oh,
of these-
Sandra's in the basement. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
she-
Sandra. Dark and cold. Oh, my. Oh, we got.
Kathy, too bad. We got her.
Sorry, I didn't see you guys.
I know. I thought I was going to be down there forever.
I'm sorry, but it goes on the screen and I don't see it.
Okay, does anybody else have any ideas?
No, I'll do whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
As long as I can use whatever fabric I have.
I agree with the sampler block.
You guys want. Yeah, that's what I like.
Mhm.
Is this supposed to be like a roundabout quilt or one that you pass around or just
No,
No.
original
And
quilt?
if
We're all gonna
everybody
make
picks
this
a block
somebody's
and we all just make it.
Oh, I
we're gonna make a quilt this all at the same time, but
Only on the
we're gonna
live.
make it ourselves. We don't have to mail anything or like that. It's a sew along.
Oh, it's so long. Yeah, this is so long.
And you can only work on it on the live.
Oh, okay.
And no cheating.
We've
Well,
all
we cut it.
got plenty other projects that
Carol has agreed to be the referee.
Yeah,
Can we cut ahead of time? I can't cut on camera.
Why don't we all cut it out ahead of time?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
Right.
I thought of that too. I think I can't cut on
Why
camera
don't we
either.
all cut it out ahead of time?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds
I thought of that. Somebody got feedback.
good. Somebody's got their thingamajiggy on.
please turn me down. Am I too loud?
It's like I'm trying to figure out if it's mine. I thought everything was blocked over there.
So what were you guys doing over there?
I only have
Sleeping at,
5
Kathy's?
stations open, guys.
What'd you
I
say,
have my
Sandra?
long arm
It
going.
says it's
Is that
muted.
annoying?
No, it's not you.
Okay.
So I'll cut it out ahead of time, right?
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
It's like,
Well, yeah. Unless somebody needs some help cutting it, then we could help them cut it if they needed the help.
Sandra,
If you want to come to my house and cut it all out, that's fine too.
Kathy said, turn down Rita.
Am I too loud?
People are picking on Rita.
Oh, I get in trouble all the time. Don't eat my toes.
I'm trying to mute everything on my channels and it's not working.
Ah,
Do you have a-
I'm
somebody
in
has two
trouble.
Connections?
there's a feedback.
She's
Yeah.
on 3 lives.
Yeah, see, Lofton says, don't pick on Rita. So I'm just too easy to pick on. And I
If you
hear
have two connections, it'll do that feedback like that.
But I
Like if
have
you're watching
everything
it-
muted. Why am I echoing?
I hear something. I hear Rita.
Yeah, it's echoing because something else is still on.
Yeah.
oh,
Well, that time it was me.
no, not
And I've
just
shut down YouTube. I've shut down everything.
There's still something wrong.
Well, they can still join the sew along even if they don't come on the live.
Right. They don't
But
have to be on
I thought I
live.
would pop in just
They could-
because I kept hearing my name.
They could do it while we're on the live. They could sew along.
we just want to have a fun time, just doing something together. So it's
Deborah, are you going to show the quilt you made I was talking about this morning?
It's not a race. It's not gonna be a race.
Hang on.
It's not gonna see who gets done first. It's not.
it's not.
No.
We know who
Whoever
would get
gets
done
done
first.
first has to buy us all ice cream. Rita.
No, I made a big one.
Now, who did we lose?
Oh,
Sandra
make
and
her big.
Diane both. Yeah, Sandra and Diane both.
Oh, that's pretty.
Make that. Oh, there she is.
So this is the big one I made.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, yes.
She did that on her long arm.
Yeah, so this one has chenille on it.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's like a bias binding and you have to fray it. And then there's no binding. It's just chenille on it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So that'll be in like the third video I'm doing.
Wow.
Big
That's
one.
nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes.
she
Indeed.
didn't sew it together first. She sewed it right on the long arm. I've never seen that.
Huh.
So here's the smaller ones.
Yeah, that's the one I watched today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
then I'm working on one right now on the long arm. Can you see it? I can't
Yeah.
tell.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
She
So,
just lays them pieces on there and sews them.
yep. And
Huh.
then I'm doing an all over pattern and then I'll put the couching on. It's easy. Really fast and easy.
Yeah, I can kind of see. I don't see exactly how you're doing it, but I can just imagine, though. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just laying her scraps all over without sewing them.
Oh, my hair's all like funky.
And Emily's asking, so what's the new sew along going to be and what kind of quilt? All right.
Sounds like it's going to be a sampler quilt.
And I'm the referee.
Okay, that's good. I just want to be a peon. I don't want to be involved in the administration at all.
I don't either.
I'll read the chat. That's about it.
Enjoy what we're doing, but I don't want to boss it either. So
I'll read it.
I don't.
Rowena's in charge.
Lisa's in charge.
I don't want to boss it either.
Well, you and Lisa can do it then. But I like the idea of everybody choose a block for the next week.
Yeah. Yeah. And so does the person that chooses get to demonstrate how to make it?
Oh.
That would be good.
No.
Oh, you guys don't like that idea.
This is getting harder. This is getting worse and worse. I'm dropping out.
We can laugh about it, giggle and laugh about it, make it fun.
I've already failed.
What's it? Hey, wouldn't you say a 12.5-inch probably?
Yeah.
Well, I have Ohio Star AccuQuilt for a block. I could use that.
Y'all choose. See, lots and sounds like fun. Y'all choose the blocks, and I'll join y'all for the see alongs, so alongs.
But if somebody wanted a smaller quilt, they could make a smaller block too. If they didn't want it,
8-inch.
just make the same block. Just make it smaller.
Good.
You're gonna fall off the bed, silly.
What?
And Deb's did look like stained glass.
Yeah.
I got a bouncing dog gonna go off
reminds me
of the bed.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, we're all so funny. We're comedians.
Oh well, if you can't laugh, it's no fun just to sit and be serious all the time.
Okay, your blocks, was they 12 finished? 12-inch
Yeah,
finished?
they were, and I think 20 of them. I think it was made a big.
Blocks, that's not bad. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I just picked different ones, and this is the only sampler quilt I've made. There's a Jacob ladder block.
Yeah. Those are nice, simple ones. I like those.
And one of them, there's lots to pick from, but that's just a
heart shape.
Maybe give the website where those blocks from. Let me go look. I'm going to do a search real quick. I think it was Delaware Quilts, but I'll look.
Let me see.
And if you just Google the block you want, it'll come up too.
Delaware Quilts block of the month.
Yeah, I think I'm finding if it'll let me post this link. But there's lots of other places, but this is where.
There's tons of blocks.
Yeah. And that's where I got my blocks from. But I know there's lots of other places, but.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Delaware Quilts. It was highlighted. I must have been here before.
I probably told you guys about that website before, but.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's choose 12 blocks and stick the block name in the bag and pull it out for the order. That would work, wouldn't it?
Lisa needs to be in charge.
Yeah. Lisa, you need to come up here and
ooh, I like this one. Oh, you can't see.
Yeah.
Well, what's the name of it? You can
well, let me see if it'll come up. It's on Pinterest. A pinwheel star.
Pinwheel star.
It looks hard, but
I got the heart-shaped one. The Rita had.
It has like a pinwheel and then you do, it looks like half square triangle or something on the out, or them geese thing. I don't know.
There's a whole list. There's a whole list of them.
Oh, everybody's leaving. Where's everybody going?
Oh,
Oh, I was on the thing.
I love watching you guys do this.
Yeah, we lost. How many people did we lose?
We lost a whole bunch.
1, 2, 3 people. We lost.
Deb and Sandra and Diane.
yeah.
Well, Sandra probably got in trouble with Kathy because I think they're live.
There she is.
I tried to look at the chat and then I know. I
Took
disconnected
herself
myself.
out by mistake. It
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Let's go on there and that's a good idea. You could put what Lisa say? Put them in a hat or something and pull which one you want.
Choose 12 blocks, stick the block name in a bag, and
Yeah.
pull it out for the order. Do we want to make more than 12 though?
I like make 20 like Rita did.
20, yeah, to make a nice size.
Yeah.
That's going to take a long time. It's going to take a while to work on them though.
Well,
20
you
weeks.
don't start until the first of the year, right?
Yeah, not till after the holidays.
Yeah. We're just going to do one a week.
I don't know.
20 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I can host one and you can host one, and we can all kind of host the different blocks. It don't all have to be from this channel.
See, Rita's in charge. I told you.
Okay,
Push it off on Mona. So
Oh, the referee says time out. Time out.
Yeah. Well, I've
I'm gonna host it.
hey, we're still laughing. We're not grumbling. We're laughing.
So
So
host one.
Okay, I will host it.
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Guys, I need some pictures on my lives or my shorts anyway. So there you go.
Okay. So we can do that. We could just kind of take turns, the ones that wanted to, with channels that wanted to.
I'll host one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do one.
I might be on the road.
So you
I'm
got
gonna
4 of
be
them
my
right
trailer.
there.
I mean, I don't mind doing it, but I'll kind of spread it around some. So
I bet you Lisa, awkward quilter, would do one.
I bet she would. Yeah. Lisa.
And I can always turn back on the stream thing too.
Uh-huh.
It gives me a headache when there's too many in there and I can't keep up with reading it. So I turned it off.
And I guess they're having a block swap over on Kathy's channel. Is that what some of them's talking about? Because I'm not participating in that, but
I don't know. I was over there earlier and I forget. Oh, I had to take a shower, so I left.
Yeah.
And then the other day I was on there and fell asleep.
Well, they must be doing 20 blocks because she said she had 12 done and 8 more to go.
Oh, wow.
okay.
But that would be nice and relaxing, just doing one block a week.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, if somebody else needs help with a certain block, then we could help
Yeah.
whatever person.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine us all trying to help? Turn it this way, no, that way.
Well, we could all pop in Zoom and do it.
Never mind. I'll just make this and send it to you.
Not like read that pattern for the heart blossoms, right? These all
Oh man. I think I finally got that where it's making sense, but
it gets easy.
now they're kind of fun to make. But
And that
They
was
were.
funny when you two were you were making your purse and
Yeah.
Rita was sewing her flowers.
I got that done. I got the pockets too, Ramona. The pockets are in.
Oh, good.
And Lisa says, well, I'm going to pick 20 blocks. I'll join on the evening live and pull the order. I will host a weekend live in the mix for those of us that work. That sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah.
You guys?
Lisa's an organizer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like organizing things like that.
Well, yeah, see, loft in this, and if you get behind, you can catch up for the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be traveling, so I'll have to catch up.
Well,
One time
one
I
a
won't be able
week,
to, I
that'll
wouldn't be able
be
to do it Saturday.
easy to do.
What's that?
I said with just one block a week, that'll be easy. Even if you're busy, you can make it up or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm excited to get started, but now I've got to wait.
It was Rita's idea to wait till the first of the year.
Yeah, I have too many things. I ordered the stuffing because I won this kitty cat panel from Declutter's channel, and you make these cats, and I'm making them for my oldest daughter for Christmas.
No, I want to see what they look like when you're done.
Yeah, I will. I read the directions today. I'm going to sew them Friday on the live, and I ordered stuffing today. But it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I got 5 pounds. I don't know if that would be enough or not. I don't know.
That polyfill? Is that what you got, polyfill?
Yeah.
Oh, I have 3 bags if you wanted it. I was going to give it away.
Well, I ordered it from the only U.S. one I could find. So
And Brenda said,
5-pound box.
Yeah. She popped into her mom's house and she's busy watching us. Well, hello, Brenda and Wilma. We're planning a sew along, Brenda.
And they had something called weighted beads, but I thought that's just sounds too much like a beanbag chair in a mess.
Yeah.
So I didn't get those. Because one Mother's Day, I don't know if it was like the 2nd or 3rd year I had the girls, or maybe the 1st year, but they had just moved in. I moved my bed out because at that time I lived in a different house and only had 1 bedroom. So I gave them the bedroom and I moved mine into the dining room. So they had beanbag chairs up there. Well, they were giggling. I just went up to check on them. Oh, my goodness gracious. They had busted both those beanbag chairs.
Oh, no.
Danielle heard me coming and was hiding behind the dresser with just your little head peeking out. Haley was like a snowman. She was covered from head to toe in those beads.
Probably stuck to her, wasn't they?
Yeah, I took a look at them. I said, I'll be right back. I went downstairs, went out the back and screamed, bloody murder, went, because I had just cleaned the room. Oh, no. Paced around a few times. Then I went back up there with the vacuum and bags, and they helped me bag it all up. And then I was carrying it down the steps, and I dropped the bag, and it went all over the kitchen. I said, "You stop there."
Well, if it would have happened nowadays, you would have just made a video, and then you would have been a superstar, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Not to buy BB.
And a couple years later, I found 1 or 2 of those beads in the closet. When I took it out and was cleaning, there was some of them beads in there. So never again did I do the beanbag chairs. And I mean, I cleaned the whole house from head to toe the day before because I thought, oh, I'll just have a nice Mother's Day with the 2 little granddaughters. Oh, I'll never forget that. And then I sent a picture into Funniest Videos, and they did show it on there. I didn't see it, but my sister-in-law did. She goes, your kids are on Funniest Videos, a picture.
Oh, that's funny.
And I said, you should have took a picture of the TV. But yeah, if I'd have had a camera up there, I'd be rich right now, because I could have just imagined they were probably getting on their beds and jumping into the beanbag chairs, unless they just opened them, and I don't know. I just shoved them in the garbage. I didn't inspect for damage. I think Danielle was 3 and Haley might have been, well, 1.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And I had just gone downstairs for a few seconds.
Yeah, that's usually when it happens.
Yep, behind Grandma's back.
I know.
I remember when my uncle got me a choo-choo train with those little beads. I used to go from my grandmother's room all the way to the 3 steps to try and fly the choo-choo train off the steps.
Oh, wow.
But it never fell apart till I got a bit older. Then it
Oh,
fell.
no.
Hello,
Started wearing the
Nikki.
cereal out, and all the beads are coming out the back end.
Yeah, they were mischievous for girls. They were. Another time, this was when they were a little bit older. I got a knock on the door because I hired somebody to mow my little grass. Because I had my insurance office then, and plus I was working at GM. And he goes, "Your girls are throwing stuff out the window at me." I go, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, they're throwing stuff." So I go up there. They're throwing all kinds of stuff. Haley is up on top of the windowsill looking out. And I said, "Oh my God," my heart about dropped.
Oh,
Huh?
my
And
gosh.
I put stuff in front of the windows so they couldn't get to the windows anymore. And they got a really good time out too.
Yeah.
You think they maybe have taken after Grandma?
I don't know where they get it.
Ah!
I never threw nothing out the window at my brother mowing. I snuck out the window, but I didn't
Yeah.
throw nothing out.
Linda, I'm not getting the thing done. They're telling too many cute stories. I have to stay here and listen.
I know. You were supposed to wash the dishes.
I know.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all just talk, and I will go
Oh,
over.
no, I shouldn't have said that.
You shouldn't say anything.
I know. We should all go to Rita's house and wash her dishes.
It's such a
I
mess.
still don't like dishes.
Either. I don't like housework.
Me neither.
Yeah, well, me either.
Oh, okay. Rowena, that's for Rowena. When's the deadline to choose the blocks?
Well, you're not going to start till after the first of the year, so
Yeah, not till after Christmas, so we got time.
yeah. What's the day? Today's the 13th.
13th.
That's 2 weeks and
It goes by fast, though.
It does. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it does go by fast.
And nobody
That's 3
likes
weeks.
housework on here. Not any of my friends. They don't like houseworks.
January 1st is on a Monday.
I don't go back to school till the 4th.
You want the deadline for the 31st? You want to wait till after the first week in
I'd wait till
January?
after the 1st. That's
Yeah,
New
just
Year's.
wait
What
till
if I
about the
want to have a drink or
first
something?
week. Yeah.
January 8th?
Oh, I don't care. They're fine. Oh, I can see better with it. Oh, you can't see me, but I can
You
see.
can't see. He always sees you from there.
Well, I was trying to see better. I need my computer glasses that only see medium. Or
That's
what,
about
trifocal, or
That's about 3.5 weeks.
that's good.
January 8th.
That'll work.
After the New Year's.
Yeah, whatever you say, Rowena.
No,
Yep,
don't
you're
listen
in
to
charge.
No, don't listen
You
to
and
me.
Lisa.
Yeah. Rowena and Lisa's in charge.
January 8th then. Let's just put January 8th.
Sounds
3.5 weeks.
Remind me or I'll forget.
And
Aloha hugs from
it can
Antarctica.
be Antarctica. heard Antarctica will collapse by January 20th, 24. Penguin may visit you. So,
Well,
and
I
it
hope
can
it
be
doesn't
it can
collapse.
be with scraps, or you can coordinate it, whatever you want to do with the blocks and the colors.
I'm going to try and find colors in my stash that'll
That
kind of go together.
go together.
Camera, it's on my
I like that
journal.
burgundy. And that way I can coordinate my scraps when I'm done. I can put the colors in here and the colors in there.
I'm not sure what I'll do.
That nothing I have is organized. Nothing.
Neither is mine. I got them shoved in bins and
Mm.
tubs under the bed, tubs in the spare room to the ceiling.
And they're all wrinkled and a mess.
Yep.
Are they picking up leaves? I think they're picking up our leaves. Yay.
I just let mine blow away.
Oh, you're one of those neighbors.
Yep. I only have one little tree. Well, I have a huge pine tree that's bigger than the house, but it just puts down the needles.
When you live on the east side, you live on the wrong side of the street, and the people live on the west side, and they don't have to rake because they all blow over here.
Oh. Yeah, I don't get that many.
And they have the trees and we don't.
Yeah.
Oh. No, when I had a house with trees, I used to just run over them with the lawnmower up on high and mulch them all up. And then my mother would come and put the bagger on and do that.
Well, these people across the street, they have three big trees in the front yard. And they don't rake. They bought it. This is what they did. They bought a new rake and set it outside of the house, and it sat there all summer long. And with the tag, with the price tag, the tag's still on it. So I asked my husband. I said, maybe they need lessons on how to use it.
Oh, you're one of those neighbors. You'd be over here, lady. Get your stick picked up. I have
my
a huge branch over here.
My husband's one of those neighbors. He rakes and he cleans it all up, and then they say, "Oh, it's going to be windy today." So here they all come back.
Rowena, you
like that.
answer. Guess who Nancy's question there? Explain that one to her. Explain it to her again.
Is it Lisa going to put the names of the blocks in a hat or whatever, a box or whatever, and draw it out?
Yes.
Draw one out. That's what we'll do for that week.
And it'll be a sampler, so each week will be different.
It'll be all different kinds of blocks.
Is she going to put every block on the website in the little bag, or just pick out 20?
Well, she's going to pick 20, but she said if you have a preference to email it to her, and she'll make sure she puts it in the selection.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. I only know 2 blocks. The
Ohio
Star, Jacob's Ladder, the one Francis taught me how, but I don't remember the name, but I got it written down. And then, of course, your 2-patch, your 4-patch. And what's the other one? 9-patch. That's it.
You could do a friendship star. I bet you could do one of those.
Oh, and I can do a pinwheel.
Single star, yeah.
Oh my, the wind was so bad there on Monday that the power went out all afternoon.
Where was she from?
That's
I
why.
don't know. Do you know where Nookie's from? East Coast, probably.
I thought she was in a different country.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But we apologize that you got blocked the other day.
Yeah.
That was a rogue.
I don't know what was happening there. So
a rogue, what do you call it? Wrench holder.
And then I try to give everybody a wrench, and then it don't work out. So I don't know what to do sometimes.
Golden Gate from France.
I don't raise your hand.
Yes, that's what it was. Golden Gate. Oh, she's in Canada.
Canada, okay. East Coast Canada, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that must be.
You're from Canada.
Yeah, what part of Canada?
She was block happy. She was block happy on that day. And she's a sweet little old lady, so I don't know what happened.
Rita's always in trouble, and don't even try to get in trouble.
I know.
She's just the type you can pick on, I guess.
Because I live in Scarborough, Ontario. It's outside of Toronto.
Who is the blonde? But she's a celebrity. The blonde.
Oh, are they talking about me?
Yeah, she's a professional.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's a show off.
I'm a professional.
But she's got stuff to show off. Even her backgrounds are beautiful.
That's all the same.
Hi, Sheila.
I'll make her big just for a minute.
No.
Yeah.
My hair's all weird today.
And she's got a channel where she does the quilting and the piecing and all.
Oh, she has a channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Declutter.
Actually, my hair is probably more gray than blonde, but
And Brenda, my
I like
friend
blonde.
told me that I need to join in. I told her we could sew together. Y'all could. Brenda had the quilt house in town, but she had to close it down,
Okay.
which is sad because I miss it. I miss the quilt house, Brenda. How can we email? Email to Awkward Quilter.
Diane K. Yes, I can see your comments.
And Sheila cannot come up on the phone with the investment company. And I heard Sheila didn't come up last night because she was on So Yeah.
I was gonna go on there. And I'm like, no.
I don't get on there.
What's So Yeah?
That's
They
what
sell fabric.
fabric. I've never bought any from them, but they have pretty good deals.
Yeah, I bought quite a bit from them. I bought my fat quarter bundle of Tula fabric there.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. I bought some ugly fat quarters. Well, they weren't ugly, but I thought I was buying something else. So
Yes, I can see your comment.
And there's Awkward Quilter's email if you got a block suggestion you want to send to her. And there's Tina. Tina's the one that started the Heart Blossoms.
Yeah.
Got us all making them.
We should do some basket blocks. How about a basket block?
that'd be cute.
Yeah.
Or this is one of my favorite. I like this block.
Oh, I like
I don't know what
that.
it's called, but it's just half square triangle. So
And I have a basket block pattern in one of my books.
I bought way more than I should from them.
Yeah, that's why I've been staying off of there.
Well, you have to. I've watched it some. You have to decide pretty quick if you want it. So
Yeah. That's how I got screwed up the one time and ordered the wrong fabric. I put the wrong number in the chat.
I tell you, my favorite thing is them daily deals and flash sales. Now they get me every time if I love the fabric and they're good deal.
Yeah. They do it by number, don't they, Mona? They just hold up a number and you put in the number in the chat or whatever. And
and then one time I came late and I thought I put in the right number and I put in the wrong number. But I'm going to use it for something.
That sounds like something. Tap the wrong number in. So.
Yeah, I thought I was getting white in the mail and I got a fat quarter bundle of all these burgundies and blues. I'm like, what the heck? So I texted them and said, this isn't right. And they said, well, this is the number what you ordered. I said, oh, I must have put in the wrong number. I said, my bad. I'll keep the fabric.
Under her Christmas tree in Georgia. Oh, Tina, have you seen Rowena's heart blossom blocks? She's finished hers. All I've got is just the blossom.
I haven't finished. Well, no, I've only done 4, but that was from scraps.
But you made the bottom part too,
Yeah.
the leaf and the stems. I've not
Yeah.
gotten that far yet.
I just did it all at once. Yeah.
And half square triangles are the bane of my existence.
I used to hate them till I got that triangle.
Perfect
thing.
slotted.
Yes.
Slotted trimmer. Yeah.
But I still like that block lock better myself. But that's what I use.
That one was too expensive. This one was cheaper. And Declutter showed you how to take 2 strips and sew them together and make half square triangles that way.
Those are the easiest.
Okay.
Just sew them down both sides, and then I forget what you do after that. Cut it, I think.
Yeah, you just cut it with the strip tube ruler. Those are the easiest because you don't have to trim them down. You don't have to do anything else. So
Yeah.
And guess who Nancy wants to see the heart blossom? I don't have one here at this house. My heart blossoms are at the other house. See, I'm scattered. My sewing stuff scattered between 2 places.
She wants to see the pattern.
Or just show the block. I'm going to make it big. Yeah.
Oh, those are pretty.
oh, those are cute.
I love them. I think they're beautiful.
There's
Got little 4 patches in there.
yeah. Well, yeah. You yeah.
I got a new way I learned of 4 patches too.
And then they're big. They're a big block. They're like 14 by 18 and a half or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah, the 4 patches. You just cut strips, 2 strips, sew them together, and cut your 4 patches.
And Tina says, Rowena, be sure to make half square triangles from the leaves, stitch, and flip corners.
Yeah,
Sure
I
to
want to
make
try
up
what
the
that
numbers on the
Kathy
leaf stitch and flip corners.
said
Oh yeah, yeah.
with all the
Yeah,
doilies
cut
because
off,
I
the
have
cut off
all my-
ones you cut. Yeah, those are pretty good size from the leaves you cut off.
Oh
Hello,
wow.
Sheila. Sorry if I left you down there a while.
Can't hear you.
Oh,
Is that
she's-
Sheila? I can't see.
Yeah,
Hi Sheila.
but you're muted, Sheila.
Can't hear you either.
It's muted on her side.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
now
we can
you
hear you
can.
now.
Okay, I'm trying to find a book or something to raise it up. No, that still didn't get it.
Declutter. Put Hen in the chat so you can post your link because Laura's
Yeah.
trying to
Every time
find
I
your.
try to get in the chat, it tries to get me out. So let me try.
Or well, I can.
No, I got it. I think I got it. No, maybe not.
You should be able just to type hand up to kick her
Well,
out.
because I have to sign into the chat,
Oh,
and last time I tried to do that, it got me out.
Okay, can you see me now?
Well, I can go on YouTube and get it. I'll get it
I
for
think
you
I
and
got
post
it
it.
now. Maybe. Come on.
and
Can you hear me?
Tina bought an embroidery machine this week. Been wanting one and finally bit the bullet. Everybody's quiet. Somebody talk
Well, I'm looking
I
for
got it.
her.
all at the same time.
I've been trying to get off of the phone. Oh my gosh. It's been a headache. I'd rather have a toothache than what I had to go through.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that must be pretty bad because I don't like toothaches.
And
Well-
there's Deborah's Clutter's channel.
Well, my son had this little rinky-dink 401k at a place that he worked when he was early 20s. Well, I'm 50% beneficiary in this account. So I called Fidelity Investments, which is the worst thing ever. They go through all this. They want me to invest. I'm like, no, I'm retired. I already have investments. I just need you to issue me the check. Well, we can't do that. We have to put it in a Fidelity retirement fund.
What?
Yes, and then have to do that, and then that had to go on my phone. Then I had to set up an account, and then you got to do a password, and blah 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 blah. Because it's an inheritance thing.
Oh,
But then I can go in and cash that out later, but it takes about a month to go in there.
Of course, they're going to make money off of your money.
I know, and it's just $150 is all I'm getting. I mean, it's just a rinky-dink thing. I thought they'd just issue a check. And I've already gone online, filled all the information out. I had to make a copy of the death certificate. I had to include that. But today is like they had no idea of anything. They had to go through it all again.
That's
So
terrible.
I'm like, oh my gosh. I kept trying to get off the phone.
Rowena, you get to answer.
we're not doing a swap. We're all just going to make a sampler quilt, and Lisa's going to put the names
In a hat.
of the blocks in a hat, whatever, and draw them out. We're going to make one each week.
Just a
It's
sew along.
not a swap. We're not sending anything out. It's not a swap.
No, I like that idea.
Yep, me too.
And Rita, I sent you some mail, and I sent you a free pattern that I saw last night. So you'll see it.
Okay. And you've got some mail coming your way too. So
Okay. Well, the mailman hadn't even picked up. I've been getting mail after dark here,
oh,
like 6:45 in the evening to 7.
Wow. You must be behind.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, why does it take
Right.
so long to get
So
the
long,
mail?
not a swap.
mm-hmm.
I could go to the post office, be there in 5 minutes, and pick it up. You know.
And we probably ought to do another swap someday because that was fun though, the swap.
Yeah, but I hadn't even got the last one put together.
Me
Yeah,
either.
me either.
Let me get
That's
that
too
one
much
done
like
first.
work.
Let me get some things I'm working on, but I can't really sew on it more because I have to have the YouTube tutorial on it to tell me what to do. But I'll get the pieces and show them to you.
Okay.
I feel sorry for the postman. They need more
January
help.
8th.
January the 8th.
Okay, these are the little Barbie dolls.
Oh, this. Uh-huh.
These are little Barbie dolls, and I had to do fusible interfacing on the back of them.
How cute.
Then it didn't say to interface or anything, but I'm going to show you. And the kid just sticks the dots
Oh, there.
because it's got felt on the Barbie doll.
Uh-huh. Oh, how
That
cute though.
That they stick this on the front.
Kind of like those old chloroform ones.
The paper dolls. Like
Yeah,
paper dolls.
Yeah, we played with paper dolls when we were kids.
Yeah.
And we would even cut them out of catalogs and everything. So
Yep, we have paper dolls.
But
That's
it's a good thing
beautiful.
I had these Buckley scissors because, oh my gosh,
Real sharp, aren't they?
trying to cut these little things out. I'm telling you,
That's awesome.
cutting these. I'm making it for a neighbor next door, but it's a Barbie panel that I got from the Sew Yeah one time, and it's gonna look like this. It's gonna have straps on it.
Oh.
okay.
Cute.
And this is the other side of it.
Oh.
And
cute.
then you open it up And this is going to have a pocket on it. I'll probably show it again when I get it all finished.
Oh yeah, we want to
Really
see.
And then it said, and then it's going to have these straps. They're like Barbie on one side, that
Oh,
on the
cute.
other. And then it said to get it, because it just kind of folds together. And it said it suggested putting Velcro on it to, you know, hold it together. But the little girl is like 4. So it'll be up her alley. But I did find a YouTube tutorial about it.
Oh, that's good.
So all I got to do is sew up the seams, put the handles on it, and you're going to have a little pocket, and that's where you put all the clothes inside the pocket.
Oh, how nice.
And then one side has this bed, and that's where you lay the Barbie doll things. So
You want to give Marla some more of the particulars on the blocks, Rowena?
Like,
The size and to send the.
I think we decided 12 and a half, 12-inch finished. But it's a sampler quilt. And it's just going to be, when it's not a swap or anything, it's a sew along.
So what do we explain it again? I just heard
Lisa is going to put names. If you have any ideas, email blocks you want, you can email her and tell her. But she's going to put names in a hat and of blocks, and then she's going to pull out one each week, and that's the block we're going to make.
Okay, so who do we send it to?
If you have a certain block you want to do, you send it to Lisa. Email it to Lisa.
What's Lisa's email? I mean,
She had it on this. She had it on the chat. I think it's just awkwardquiltga@gmail.com.
I might have hers. Let me look in my phone and see.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a sampler one, so you can buy your fabrics or use your scraps, either one.
Yeah. It's going to start January 8th.
It's so quiet here without my cell phone. I don't have a phone.
I have her phone number. I don't have her email.
Her email is awkwardquilterga@gmail.com.
Here it is.
Let me get something to write that down. I don't. Of course, I mean, yeah, I do.
Where's Francis today?
Dentist.
She went to the dentist today, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a pen. I got a friction pen. That'll work.
Don't iron over it. It'll go away.
She says she'll email it to you, Sheila. But I'll put.
She's gonna email me. Okay.
But anyway, there it is. If you want to write it down anyway, but
I'll just wait. She's gonna email it. I'll do that. I'll just wait. One last thing I gotta do.
Rita, I'll be back. I'm gonna put you on mute, and I'm gonna run down to see if the box print, former wife sent. I haven't checked my mail yet.
okay, go check. Maybe you got the mail. Yeah, I can go check.
Well, I don't check my mail after dark.
I didn't have any mail today, and I might get my
I'll
mail.
be right back.
All right, we'll wait for
Checked
you.
yet.
Did you order this lovely bunch that like Rita had?
I've ordered it, and it said they filled the order.
Okay, I just
So
got
I
it
should be
today.
getting it.
Maybe I'll save that for the sampler. Well, I don't know.
That'd be pretty too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, maybe.
Sheila, check your email.
I will right now.
What are we cooking today? I'm eating leftovers.
Okay, I got it, Lisa. Thank you. Well, I just come from eating senior lunch, and we had a potato bar with all this stuff you could put on it, and either you got apple pie or pecan pie. So I took a piece of apple pie. So I'm full right now.
I apologize for that, for you guys that got hidden yesterday. I don't know what was going on.
We had a rogue wrench.
Mm-hmm. A sweet little old lady, but she was using that wrench. So.
I don't know if anyone's seen these big skeletons, which probably 8 or 10 foot tall, that some people have had in their yard. Well, the street over from me's got one, and now they've got a red suit on it, and I guess they spray painted the face green, so it looks like a Grinch now.
Marla can't see Sheila's comments, but you haven't made any comments.
I'm not. I didn't do comments because I'm on the iPad.
And so Lisa says she'll choose 20 blocks and put it in a hat and pull the block out for the first week. At the end of whoever's live, she'll pull another block for the following week. And different ones of us are going to host them from time to time. It won't always be this channel.
What other channel will it be on?
Mona and Deborah said she might, and Carrie said she might like to. So it won't be just way far out there. It'll be in our little group, kind of.
But like we'll know from one week to the next.
Oh, yeah.
Which
yeah,
one to look for?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
keeping my lives to Fridays.
That's a good idea, Lisa.
Seems
So
easier for me.
pull another block for the following week at the end of the live.
Yes, sounds good. Ooh, corned beef and cabbage. I'd love a big bowl of that right now.
We're supposed to have light rain in 20 minutes.
Oh.
So yeah. And the sun is not shining today here.
Oh, looky there.
That's my old geezer, Henry.
Oh.
He's doing better since I banned him from the steps.
We're keeping Lisa from working. I've still got dirty dishes across the room. And I need to vacuum. I need to do all kinds of stuff.
It was begging somebody to come on the live.
I've already done a load of laundry this morning before I left.
I was going to kind of make myself not be here and let you guys just visit. I've been here the whole time. I did go over there and heat up some old coffee, but
Well, it's only going to get up to 59 degrees. It's about 43 right now, so it's going to be cold and rainy.
yeah.
43 here.
So a good day to be sewing. But I need to get this done and give them their gifts.
Are you leaving, Mona?
No, I was waving to my daughter.
Oh. I thought you were waving by.
I
forgot I was on camera. I was doing one of these.
She told somebody she was watching them or something.
Yeah, I was watching my daughter. So
I thought maybe you were doing
I'm
some
watching
sign
you.
language there that we didn't know. Like, I'm watching you.
I'm watching you too.
Oh.
Well, 4 of my neighbors on my street have brought me Christmas gifts in the last week.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
So I need to get busy and kind of bake them something.
Somebody's washing dishes.
I know, not me.
We didn't need to get a dishwasher.
well, I do have one. I don't like some that don't like loading it. So, Carrie, did you get email?
That's a check from the government.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Add onion, carrots, potatoes just for your teleport.
So I put it in tomorrow. I don't feel like going out right now. It feels like it's only +1, but it feels like -3 outside.
Ooh,
I take a
that's
picture and
cold.
send it to the bank. That's what I do. I don't go to the bank. I just take a picture of it.
I just have to take the bus up, and the bus stop is right beside Tim Hortons, and then I come back.
Thing of chips for me. But
I
not
load
those-
my dishwasher as much as possible.
Yep.
And then I run it, and then sometimes I unload it, but sometimes I just keep using the dishes that I need out of it, you know. But there's a lot of stuff I can't put in there, you know, like cast iron and stuff. I've got some pots and pans I really don't want in there.
I've been tying my shoes for the past hour and a half.
See, Rita's been doing dishes for the last hour and 15 minutes.
And I'm barefoot. I pull my shoes off as quick as I come in the house.
Yeah. So do I.
Mona, my dog, you know, I have a dog like you. She passed out yesterday.
Oh no.
My husband took her for like a little walk around the house. I mean, just not a few hundred yards, not that far. She came back in the house, kind of did this thing and just fell down, and she couldn't get back up for a while. I thought,
Oh,
Oh no. Maybe she had a seizure.
I don't know. He thinks she just ran out of breath or something. I thought maybe she had a heart attack or something.
Yeah, that could be.
oh.
It was scary.
My coffee's black. Y'all drink black coffee?
No, I don't like black coffee.
No.
I don't drink coffee at all.
I
This
drink
is
coffee.
Most
My
people I
thing
know
now.
that drink coffee, it's half cream and half coffee.
Yeah, mine's cream and sugar. Mona's got potato chips.
actually they're Haley's potato chips, but she was gone a couple days, so I got into that bag.
Hello, Teresa.
I think the mailman takes their sending parcels from, I don't know where my wife lives, but it takes a while to come to Canada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably. Even if she wasn't very far, just being in the United States, going to Canada would take longer, though, wouldn't it? Just going through.
Because it has to go to the main.
See, other people drink black coffee too, not just me.
My mom used to drink really hot black coffee. I mean,
Mm.
And I don't drink hot coffee either.
I
Marla,
drink tea.
did you tell them about you winning?
What Marta
was a
win?
big winner.
What did she win? What did you win, Marla?
Marla, you tell them.
Are there any plans for the samplers we make donation? Whatever you want to do with them, probably.
That's
No.
up to each individual.
They're for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do with whatever you want.
Somebody will have to catch up Sandra on the solo.
Sandra, you're just gonna have to watch the replay. Kidding.
I don't know how many times Rowena's had to explain this. She's got her speech down now.
I'll write it down. Just read it.
Got to stop my quilt and go fix supper.
She must live in a different time zone.
It's almost 10 till 4 here, so. Not cooking today.
I'm not cooking today either. I had Chinese food tonight.
I already cooked once. Made grilled cheese. That's it for me.
And I was watching Moon Boots one day. I think he was making biscuits, but he didn't have a biscuit cutter. And he took this top of this little jar and was cutting his biscuits. I felt sorry for him. I felt sorry for you, Moons.
Rita's gonna send you a biscuit cutter.
He needed a biscuit cutter.
I have a few of those.
Mona.
Finished the glass.
Meanie, I will.
Yeah, glass. Well, you could have come up with lots of things, but I think it was just not very big round, so they were little bitty biscuits. They look good, other than. Oh, we've done been out here an hour and 20 minutes.
We'll watch Deborah quilt.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, well, I'm watching. I want to see how she puts the blush
Yeah,
down.
we're gonna make you. I'm gonna make you big for a minute because that angle looks pretty good to watch what you're doing, don't it?
I'm just couching right now. So I'm just putting the yarn on the quilt I made earlier. Not really that hard. But
She says.
Yes, yeah.
this one I'm making for my brother-in-law. He said he wanted just a small one, so.
And I don't know why Marla wouldn't be seeing the comments.
I don't know.
No, either. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Top chat and live chat's different, isn't it? I think that's what it could be.
Yeah, and sometimes you'll go in and it'll take you to regular chat that's not even the top chat. And then sometimes it takes you to live. Sometimes you have to go out and go back in to get in the live. They must be messing around with stuff. But you see all that fabric she has laying there? She just overlapped the pieces a little bit on all that and then sewed it down right on the long arm. And now she's putting that yarn on.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. I could do that.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to try it, Rita. It is so much fun.
It looks like it would be fun. Yeah.
And then you don't have to throw away all your scraps or.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Or pile them up for,
Uh-huh.
or whatever. And I used to, on my ones, I used like a bunch of my old blocks and stuff that I had. And I just put all kinds of.
Do you have to have some kind of fancy foot to put that yarn on there? What are you using to?
Well, I do have a couching foot on.
Okay, all right. Because I don't have one of those. I don't think.
You have?
And mine's just a King quilter. It's not an expensive quilting machine, so
They probably have a foot for it.
probably. But
So she'll have her sampler quilt done like no time, huh?
Yeah, actually, I made 3 of these in one day.
Wow.
So they don't take very much time to put together.
And on a regular machine, you could probably just zigzag that on.
Yeah. That's what I would do. I think I would just, baste it with basting spray and then zigzag everything and then zigzag the couching on there.
okay.
But on this, she didn't use any spray. She just set them all where she wanted them.
Make a fast quilt.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a video come out this morning, and it shows her putting each little piece on.
Uh-huh.
Very interesting.
It wasn't a new idea. I got it from somebody else on YouTube.
Okay.
That's what we do. We get ideas from everybody.
But I'm enjoying watching you work on this. I kind of be glad when you get a little closer this way so you can see it a little better. So work this way. So
Almost there.
Great. I'm here, Marla.
Can I call you back? Okay. All right.
You're not going to see my comments, Marla. I'm on the iPad.
And when you're up on the screen, you're not making on the panel. You're not making comments, writing comments anyway, or not many.
Well, I can't make a comment on my iPad because if I do, it takes me out.
Oh,
And I have to come all the way back in. And then you have to accept me, and
Uh,
it's just a pain.
we're going to watch Deborah just a little bit longer because I'm kind of enjoying that.
I
Yeah.
am too.
oh, my yard's all messed up. So I'm actually putting 2 rows of couching on because
Okay.
otherwise it doesn't really cover the seam very well.
Hmm.
So it's making it wider.
Right. Yeah.
And Sheila, you missed the one she showed at the beginning. She doesn't have to bind it or anything. It's got that chenille on the edges of it too.
Oops, things were bouncing.
Yeah, she hit the camera, I think.
I have to tell you though, this chenille takes a long time.
Mm.
Not that it's hard to put it on there. There's a lady that sells this stuff. It's like $15 a roll, but it would have took me almost $100 to do this quilt. So
Wow.
I cut my own, but you have to fray it with this little brush, and I haven't finished fraying all of it. So I'll show you what it looks like before it's frayed, and it looks like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after you fray it, it looks like
Yeah,
that.
it looks like
Yeah.
Yeah.
so.
Is it hard to sew it on there?
So, well, last night when I did it initially, it was kind of harder. So I searched the edge of the quilt, and then I laid this stuff on the front and on the back. And there's 2 layers of it, and it's about 3/4 of an inch wide, and it's on the bias. So you have to cut a bunch of bias strips.
Hmm.
And let me show you what those look like real quick.
Sounds like more work than what I want to do.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's more work than what I want to do.
Yeah, but binding is a lot of work too. So
No, that's true. And then I sewed them together because last night I just tried to sew it on the quilt and it was harder. So I just kind of sewed them together like this. And this is the seams, right? They're just overlapped.
okay.
And then I put it on the quilt. And
I bet once you do one, it would get easier. You know?
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
Just
But
Probably the hardest part is brushing it.
yeah.
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 So I did just 1 layer on some of these and I don't like it. And then I started when I got to the bottom, I started adding 2 layers and I like the 2 layers better. It covered.
Yeah.
that.
Covers more.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But doing the hearts was not easy. The hearts were
I
kind
bet not.
of,
But that's an interesting technique, though. Really is.
I used some embroidery blocks that I had.
Uh-huh.
Oops. I got to figure out which way the camera is. And I used I cut the hearts on my AccuQuilt. Then I used some more patches I had,
Uh-huh.
some paper piece blocks.
Yeah.
And I also used one of my chicken quilt blocks that I had from my other project, or where it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cute.
So you could use a bunch of your old, blocks that you've for other projects. I don't know why it's not coming. But and then the back of it is an old sheet,
Okay.
which is really soft. It's a soft old sheet, but it was really easy. It took me maybe an hour or two to put the fabric on here. Then it took me all day, 2 days to put the chenille stuff on.
Okay.
This is faster. The yarn is faster, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot easier. So I probably won't make another big one like that. I don't know. That was a lot of work.
Marta says, did you use flannel for the chenille strips? You bought stuff. Yeah.
Nope. I used regular Kona cotton fabric. And then I just, cut it on the diagonal and cut strips out of it, which took the longest, cutting the strips.
I had to go answer the phone. It was that same investment company wanting me to rate the person that I just got through talking to.
Oh, I hate those surveys.
Oh my gosh. Sorry I answered that phone. I'm like, good Lord.
Leave me alone.
And then they wanted some more information, which I don't have right in front of me, but it's in a folder. And I said, well, I don't have time right now to go get that. So they're going to call me tomorrow morning
Yeah.
to get it. But I'm just tired of messing with them for the day.
Yeah. It would be too.
Yeah.
I actually have my money in their Fidelity, but the guy that
That's where we had Fidelity when I worked.
Yeah. But the guy that does our portfolio, he's really good.
Well, they wanted to know the name of the other beneficiary. And I said, well, don't you have their address or social security number listed? And they said no.
What?
There's no. So now I've got to go. It's to another person, but I know his mother is on Facebook. So that's how I'm going to kind of connect with her some way. So I'm like, really? You already have that information.
Yeah, you could have that information.
I know. But our attorney said they're real hard to deal with.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I just want them to just write me a check and just send it and be done with it. Oh, no, we can't do that. We have to put it in a Fidelity retirement account.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Not right.
I
I transferred mine over after I retired. I put it into something different.
Well, they said because it was an inheritance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it still doesn't sound right.
I know. And said it would take about a month before it would show up there. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, for my dad's life insurance, all I had to do was sign a form and send the.
Yeah.
In fact, they contacted me and had me sign a form, and that was it. Took a couple weeks, and
That doesn't sound right.
they wrote a check. What did I miss?
You have to understand, I have two girls, and neither one of them are ever interested in sewing, knitting, nothing crafty.
And put me down for one of those featherweights. So.
Well, I got two. Which one you want, the black or the white?
The white. Ooh, white, yeah.
The white. And my Bernina is a 770 that Marla wants.
Well, I don't know nothing about fancy machines. I gotta have the plain ones. So get one mess together. That hurricane door made a mess of my living area.
A lot of people's really been having bad weather, I think, like up in the east and north part.
I'm not sure, but is she in Hawaii? Am I right on that? Yeah.
Tennessee had a bad storm.
Mm. We haven't had any storms, or we're supposed to be getting some rain, which we need some rain. We haven't had rain in a while.
They,
Oh,
had,
yeah, and they have a Bernina unit to it too.
they had a tornado hit down there in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I also have that real big hoop, Marla. I have that one too. So I guess you want that too, huh?
Marla, make you a list.
Well, you know, I'm going to have to, at some point after the first year, I'm going to work on that. I have to go in and redo my will. It's got to be redone. Because my son was the executor of my estate, but now that's got to change. So, and I've been thinking of some more stuff to put in there. So, yeah, I don't want my kids to just put these at a garage sale and sell them, you know. They're just too expensive machines.
Lisa, got to go. I really need to get some work done before the end of the day. I've
Bye, Lisa.
been all day, so all afternoon.
Yeah, I think her employer wants to see some work out of her.
But I did have that lady come and quilt her little quilt. It was just a little old bitty
That
small
was a cute quilt.
Yeah.
So,
It's a cute
Sandra, how are you feeling?
Better. Right now I'm tired.
Do you think, have you had RSV?
No,
No,
but I did test positive on the other one.
on the other one, on the C.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to order more kits.
Got you, Marla.
But I have a dog that wanted to play.
Someone else is calling me my phone. I'm not even answering it.
Yeah, it's like, don't they know you're busy?
Oh my gosh. And it's not like thousands of dollars. It's $150 is all we're talking that I'm going to get. That's it.
Yeah.
Plus, I'll probably have to pay tax on it too.
Of course. You got to give up that 20%.
Yeah, so.
I said, I'd rather pay sales taxes cheaper.
I think Carrie's asleep.
No?
Oh, I was going to say, make her big.
No, I'm awake. I'm listening.
I'm going to put my phone
Almost.
on silent.
Now, Carrie, you know, if you fall asleep, we make you big so we can hear everybody snores.
I don't snore. I talk in my sleep.
No.
Mm.
I got to build up some energy in 2 hours. I got to go watch my grandkids. My great grandkids. I got to go out and watch 2 great grandkids for an hour.
What are they doing?
Mama don't want to take a 3-year-old and a 2-month-old out to do chores for 45 minutes.
Oh, I thought maybe they were in a concert or something. Christmas
No.
play.
No, Alicia's got to go do chores, and everybody's busy today. So great grandma gets to go out. Plus, Alani wants to see her Gigi
Ew,
mom.
you've been slobbering.
She wanted her mama to bring her in at 10 o'clock last night. I need to go
Have
see
you,
my Gigi mom.
Sandra, recently, have you taken any more tests to make sure you're negative?
I was going to take one in just a little bit, but I got to get up and go get it. It's in the other room. I have this brand new box, but I got to use the other box up first.
Yeah.
But I know I'm better, 100% better.
Well, you really should test negative for around.
But
other
see,
people.
babies, yeah. But everybody's already been around me, and nobody got this but me. Why
But
me?
have those little kids been around you?
Yes,
They have. Okay.
I was holding little Alan 2 hours before I came, and then I came home, and then I started feeling lousy.
Yeah.
And so she contacted the pediatrician immediately. But when I got it, I was only around the same family members, and nobody's sick but me. They said it was your turn, Mom. We've all had it 2 or 3 times, so it's your turn.
Well, I've had it twice. Once last year, and then I had it September the 1st this year.
Because it's like they won't let me go in the grocery store though.
No.
And I haven't been any place but this house.
Yeah.
Been 2.5 weeks since I've been out that door.
Yeah, after a while, I have to get out of the house. I just can't. I
Well,
got to get out.
I almost went to the drive-through window just because I wanted a milkshake. Because Mona was having ice cream. And it's like, I want an ice cream. I talked myself out of it finally. I was going to go. At 10 o'clock, I finally said, you don't need that ice cream. Mona just teased me.
Well, I got a text message that a Christmas brunch I was supposed to go to Sunday morning at 11 had got canceled to like New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Because the lady putting it on, she's come down with COVID.
Yeah.
No.
So.
But the doctor said, as long as I'm 2 weeks away from everybody, I'm fine to go travel again.
Yeah.
And it's been.
Well, mine, when I had to see, I stayed away from everybody for 5 days, and then I tested again to make sure I was negative.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just like 2 days before the funeral, so there would be hundreds of people there, so I had to make sure I was, negative.
My 5 days after, mine still said positive, but it didn't get there as fast as the first day. I had never seen a test go so fast over that line. And it hit both of them. Because I had my grandson come down because he was just tested at the hospital because he was sick. And his come out negative. So I had him do one of the tests to make sure mine were working right. Because it went so fast. It went
mine on September the 1st, it went instant to positive. Instantly.
Yeah. I had the positive and that other line. They both highlighted up.
But after 3 days, I was fine. I just had a severe headache for 1 day and just wanted to lay around, and not do anything for 2 more days. And that's it. Then that's fine.
But I have sewed on a quilt. I have a quilt sitting on my countertop. I did the binding on Melinda's and sent it home with her last night.
Yeah.
And because she goes, "Are you done with it?" And it's like, yes.
Hello, Susan at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch.
Hello.
Just like last night was all helping Melinda find her headband.
Stop laughing.
And it was in her hat. It's like, oh.
And the back of her hood.
Yeah. When she walked over to the other room, I seen those hoods on her coats, and I says, "Did you put it in your hat?" And then she says she's not blonde. She is a blonde. She dyes her hair dark. I don't like the dark hair on her. I don't like the dark hair. But what can a mother do?
Yeah.
It's like, I could say I have purple I can share with you.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever had chicken spaghetti?
No.
No. Chicken parm.
Well, I have some chicken spaghetti that Melinda brought me. It just doesn't sound right.
Chicken spaghetti.
But if you have that stuff that Francis's husband's got, you'd have to have that probably. You'd have to fix chicken spaghetti and stuff.
And it's in a white
he can't have beef.
Okay, yeah. So you'd have to substitute chicken for everything, just about.
Chicken or fish he can have.
It's kind of scary because this lady years and years and years ago brought me down some chicken spaghetti. She says, "Oh, once you try this, you'll never have beef spaghetti again." I opened up the container to put it in the pan. There was a chicken leg, a chicken thigh. The bones and all was still in the spaghetti in it.
Ew.
I go, how do you eat this?
I thought she would have cut it and chopped it all in little pieces.
Yeah, deboned it. Yeah.
Or use
Not-
ground chicken.
Yeah, and as soon as I seen all those other parts in there, I passed it on to the next person.
Have you ever?
I knew somebody else that was hungry, and they go, "It's got bones in it," and I says, "I know. That's why I give it to you."
Have you ever had spaghetti with hard-boiled eggs in the sauce?
No.
Yeah, a friend of mine makes that, and I thought, oh my God, this is going to be disgusting. But I ate it anyways because I was at her house. It was really good. She said they
I
used to make it
refuse.
in the Depression because they didn't have meat, so they used eggs.
I'd rather have just the red sauce with some spices than but I'm not the egg eating.
I'd rather have marinara sauce with spaghetti noodles, you know.
Oh, me too. I love marinara.
Or my grandma one time she invited us to the house for spaghetti, and I go, "Grandma never ever cooked spaghetti."
That chicken tetrazzini's good. I like that.
I like chicken Alfredo. I know what that is.
Well, next
but I guess-
Wednesday I'm helping cook because it's Quilt of Valor's turn to cook for the seniors, and we're having chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, now I can eat that.
But I'm gonna fix a dessert. That's what they asked me to do.
Is there a package out there, Henry?
Is there? Your dog alert's telling you that?
Yeah, he sniffs the bottom of the door jamb. I don't know why. And every time there's been a package.
It's like Bailey was at the door a little bit ago, but nobody came to the door, so she quit. It was the mail being delivered. But I figure when I go out at 3, I'll just get the mail at the same time.
Oh, you get mail in the daylight?
Yeah.
Nah, here you get it in the dark.
It's like my mail's usually here around noon.
Bye, Kathy.
Yep. Bye, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy.
Thanks for coming by and visiting with
Rita
us.
gets hers about 9 o'clock or so.
It does. It comes real early. But then she goes way up in the mountains on the rest of the route. So she's probably gone the rest of the day. And way in the rural area. More rural than me. So.
But I'm within the city limits. It's not like I'm way out and there's nobody around me. You know? Not like
And Rowena doesn't have to repeat because Beverly did send me the information I needed.
Just need to come up with a block.
They took somebody took notes.
It's like she did carry out what she said she would do. Because she's in my other Kathy's shop pop or block swap. But with the trouble we're having with the U.S. mail, I think this is going to be better because nobody's going to lose their blocks.
They're not, huh? If you don't have one, it's because you didn't make it. So.
Well, no, you still can lose them at your house.
That's true. That's true too. Yeah.
But it's like we had one gal had to remake out of our group of 10 that just did ours. One gal had to make her blocks the second time. And when she received the package, she said it was like it was on the floor and everybody's walking on it.
Oh my gosh.
There was footprints all over the envelope.
And Deb Somerville can't say that she didn't get a block from Sheila, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I thought, well, maybe I didn't send it to her, you know.
No.
Yeah.
We were doing so many, and I thought I was keeping up and checking them off on my list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's like even on the recipe swap, I was keeping track, and there's a few people that I haven't received anything from. Because I kept checking the junk email. How's Jackie doing?
Good. Staying busy.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
We'll be busy all weekend. Got a concert tomorrow night. High school concert.
There's Deb.
There's Deb, yeah. We're still about that.
Jackie, aren't you in Texas?
Yes.
Yes. Over the weekend, I went to Prestonwood Baptist Church in Plano,
Yeah.
Texas. Now that church sits 7,000 people.
Whoa.
But they had a Christmas concert special thing. It was like 2 hours long.
Never. I might have seen it in passing, but I've only been to Plano one time, so I don't.
Yes, I went to that. Then the next morning, I was on this huge bus, and they took us over to Grapevine Mills, this big shopping place, and we were
Yes,
there.
I love Grapevine.
We were there for a couple of hours, and then we headed back home.
Well, that was a quick trip.
Yeah, it was just an overnight trip. A friend of mine, her church has a thing called 55 plus, and they do like trips. Now next year they're going on a cruise somewhere.
That's a big church. You don't get close like to people like you do at a little one.
Are you going on the cruise, Sheila?
I
Are
don't
you,
know. I hadn't
you think you're
decided yet.
thinking about it?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I can always think about it.
Well,
but they do other little trips. Well, I got to go. The plumber's here. He's putting some new faucets in my
Well,
bathroom.
you've been a busy woman today between the phone and
It's this way every day.
Popular.
Yeah.
You know, that's life. All right. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Laura Austin and I, we wanted to do the Alaska quilt cruise. And when I looked it up, it was all booked before we could even get to a ticket.
well,
that fast. It was booked in full.
It's a popular cruise.
And it's not until March of next year. So then we tried the August one. It's booked.
Wow.
So I don't know when you have to have your finger on the button.
It's hard to plan that far ahead, I would think.
Yeah.
The whales are busy in the spring, so
Well, see,
go to
that's
see
what
the
I
whale.
thought. Go whale watching and the quilt cruise all at the same time. That would be fun.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Tina.
Yeah, bye, Tina. Headed to a quilt shop and out to dinner, Christmas light viewing at Old Town. Oh, that sounds like fun. And hi, Marie. Marie's in here. So.
Hi.
And last night, about 10 o'clock, I found out one of my local quilt shops is closing her brick and mortar shop.
I hate hearing that.
Yeah. Well, she's having to commute 30 miles to get to work as it is. That doesn't help.
No.
And then she drives one of those Hummers. Those are a big gas guzzling thing.
Oh, I know. My mom has one. It's over $100 to fill her tank, like closer to 150. I'm like, no way.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll stick to my $25 fill up. Thank you.
My pickup gets that, but that's the only rig I have. But I need to pull a trailer because I have different UTVs and things I do that I need to pull a trailer. I can't pull a trailer with a small car. So I only go through a tank of gas every other month because I don't leave my house very often.
Gas has come down here.
Oh, there you go. Sell the Hummer and keep the quilt shop. There you go. That's a good idea.
Well, she has
that.
She has a Hummer. Her husband has a Hummer. They both have Harleys, and then they have a pickup one with those great big huge tires. It's like they're still kids at heart, even though they are grandparents, but they're still kids at heart.
Well, good for them.
But
enjoy it while you can.
I think she's still going to keep. She plans quilt retreats, and she plans them about like the one she had in October was murder mystery on the ranch.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
because the place she retreats at's a big, huge log cabin mansion type thing that they retreat at. So they come up with different themes, and people go with costumes, and their quilts are based around the theme also.
As long as you're not the one getting murdered, I guess it would be all right.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things, and they just have a blast. They go up, and the place even provides them a UTV to go run around Shade
Sorry,
Tree,
Henry.
and they can go out and have fun. They can go see the trees, hunt for deer, whatever. They can take a break. I think it's kind of fun when you get that kind of retreat going.
Oh, I would think so too.
Yeah. It's like when I went to my Melinda's senior trip, graduation trip. They had to have so many chaperones. Well, it was a dude ranch type thing, and if anybody turned on the water that was above my cabin, I had no water. And then my shower had a 4x6 window in it. No, it was an open window. There was no anything to it. So when you showered in my shower, you showered for the public.
Have a water pump in the sink instead of a faucet.
But it's like, and then there's a patio right outside that bathroom window. And we always goofing off, checking out everybody's cabins. And the boys all designated mine to be the girls' shower cabin. And they would sit on the porch. I figured out how to shove it.
Naughty boys, yeah.
I shoved a sheet up in there. I had taken some hand sewing with me, so I shoved a sheet up in there, so at least I could shower without being seen. But it's like, that was terrible. But you could tell when someone flushed the toilet above you. It's like, oh no. But I think it was fun. We had a hot tub, a swimming pool. We went on wagon rides and hay rides. You could rent a horse if you wanted to, but they had absolutely no snacks, nothing. And we wasn't told we could bring anything. So we went to town. They took us to town because none of us had cars there because a bus dropped us off. And we picked up some snacks. Try to pick up snacks for 35 kids.
Oh.
That was quite a cart full of snacks.
That would take a lot of snacks.
Yeah.
All right. I won't read it out loud. Y'all just have to
Save a horse and ride a cowboy.
Mona. Believe me,
people have a dirty mind. I don't see that.
I was just thinking that song.
Yeah.
I had a t-shirt my dad bought me when I was 14. It says, same trees, eat a beaver.
That's not good either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mona got it. Ding!
Yeah, it's a song.
I never knew you guys were like this.
What kind of channel you run this here,
I don't know. It's Mona. It's Mona's fault.
Well, she just mentioned renting a horse, and that song popped into my head.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that have not heard that song, but it's
I have.
Well, they'll be going looking for it now.
Yeah.
My grandkids used to sing that song all the time. I have it on my DVD player.
Oh, Marta says, stop in more often, Deborah. So you just never know where these conversations are going to go.
I guess not.
It's not always quilting.
Yeah. It's like,
Nothing wrong with that.
you just never know where the subject line goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people, because we have
Deborah's taking her quilt off, isn't she?
Yep, she's got an electric cutter, like one of those ones I have.
We're going to watch you take it out.
and she's got the automatic.
Yeah, you're big.
Baby. It's okay. Come.
I never thought about using those electric scissors I have for that.
Look how quick. Zip, and she's done.
Yeah, I have a pair.
Extra fabric. They're trying to trim it up.
I have a pair of that, and why didn't I think of that? I put it in my long arm instead of in the drawer in the sewing room.
Well, I don't have any, but I may have to get me some.
Well, mine was just given to me in a box from a lady that was downsizing her crafting center. And I thought, do these work? So they work perfectly, but I never thought.
Yeah, they cut fabric and everything.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. So,
Mine are being switched to the long arm room.
And Donna says, at least we're not talking about people, purple poo. Purple poo. I thought you said people, but purple poo.
Well, we are now because someone brought it up.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
now, the way she used the couching, I like better than the other couching.
Rita, I have to leave. I have to get out of the building because the fire alarm's going off.
Oh my! You go. You let us hear from you. Get out.
I wouldn't even have said I was leaving. I would have been gone. I would have left you guys running.
Who's at the bottom with the ponytail?
Marie Silva.
Oh, okay. Hi.
I just love you ladies, so I just sit here and sew while I listen to your conversation.
That's the idea, I think. Just do what you want to do and listen and work or whatever. That's the whole plan.
Perfect.
Yeah, I use mine for when I cut that canvas or that waterproof canvas. I cut it with that. I got mine free from Fabric Wholesale Direct a few years ago.
Wow.
Spent so much, you got them free.
And Linda Denton is asking what brand are those scissors?
Well, for a while they were really hard to find, and these are Black & Decker, and I got them off like eBay.
Oh, okay.
But I have seen them on Facebook. Somebody's selling them. Even Joann's is using electric scissors now.
Yeah.
Or at least in my area.
Yep, they do our here too.
It's
My
a straighter cut too.
one was Ryobi.
Yeah, they might have one. Yeah.
Are those rechargeable?
Yes.
Yep, that's what mine are, rechargeable.
Yeah.
I've never had to recharge
A
them
little
yet.
battery pack that you stick on there. Is that what it is?
Yeah, mine has a little thing it fits in.
It plugs in the bottom.
See, my battery comes out and go in the charging unit.
What do you want?
Oh, yeah. No,
But it does the cutter, a screwdriver, and one more thing.
Mm.
I got them for Christmas. So we can all put them on our Christmas list.
Yeah. It makes cutting batting so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used it for that, but I'll have to get it out. I usually just use, like if I'm cutting out 3 bags at once or something, then I'll lay them all up and.
Marie, I'm going to make you bigger just for a minute. Look there. Look here. She's got what's helping her.
Oh, hi there, sweetheart.
Oh, you can't see me waving. I was waving, but she couldn't see me. Hi. We're looking at you. You're a pretty girl.
What a cutie.
Her crib is in my sewing room. So
Yeah.
when she takes a nap, I get kicked out.
Oh.
So I have it till about 2:30, and then she takes her nap.
Well, that's worth it.
Yeah.
Look. She's adorable, and look at those curls.
Yes.
I wish.
Her brother. Oh my gosh, he is just a curly head.
Yeah, I know. I never thought about those electric shears like that, but that would be something I think I could use.
Yep.
Well, I have I have two different ones and didn't even think about using them for that, any of those purposes.
But I had to buy a new bobbin winder today. My bobbin winder for the long arm quit working this morning.
What?
Yes, I wound one bobbin and it wouldn't wind anymore.
That's hard.
So I just real quick I got online and got another one ordered. So, but I can't quilt now till I get it here and can wind bobbins.
That's got to be hard for you.
Well, I don't use my long arm that much, but I have to wind. If you can't wind bobbins, you can't use it.
Maybe that's why I always keep 5 of every color I have pre-wound. Yeah, I have 5 cases for each color thread I have, and then I got some more threads, so I had to buy some more bobbins.
It's a good thing this morning that woman just had that little quilt and she just did a little meander, and so it wasn't a lot of sewing on it. So the one bobbin was enough. Otherwise, we would have run into a problem.
Now, did she catch on really fast?
Pretty good, yeah. I did the basting and the pinning in and all that, and then since it was just like meander, I let her do most of it, except the beginning and the endings.
Did you know this lady very well, or?
No, I've been Facebook friends with her a long time, and she's local, but I didn't know her very well. But she come and spent the morning with me and quilted her little quilt. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to use my long arm too. I mean,
but that's another quilter you might be able to join.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's like my one quilting friend that called yesterday, she's 88 or 89, and she lost her vision. So she can't quilt anymore, but she wants to sew so bad because she has nothing to do.
oh, that would be my worst nightmare.
And then she has that, what they call 24 something, where she doesn't know if it's dark or light. And so she was staying up all night, sleeping all day. And so now she's setting an alarm clock to get up at 7 a.m. every day. Because, in other words, she doesn't know what time of day it is. Because she can't go by. She sees just like white shadow. And she blares her TV at the highest volume it is got.
Oh, yes.
She doesn't hear when a phone rings or anything. And I go, please don't let me ever get that way. Please. But she has a couple quilts to finish still. But she hasn't given the fabric away yet. And I go, I should go over and just sew the quilt for her and let her talk with me while I sew it.
Marta says she must have that also. She loves sewing all night. I can't sew at night unless the light is really good. It's too dark. Yeah.
And you definitely don't use black material at night.
With black thread.
Yeah. Black's hard with good spotlight on.
Mm-hmm. Marie's down there just sewing away. Dee and Marie's been real industrious, and Rowena, and I told y'all I was going to do something. I hadn't done things. So.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Have to supervise you guys. So.
We'll watch it. Yeah, we're watching. We might learn something.
Mm-hmm.
You finished that prairie quilt?
No, it's not done. It's still behind me. Those are the last 3 rows. I've got 2 rows, and those are the last 3. So it's coming together, but not done yet.
But yeah, I was having fun getting in trouble with Kathy by being over on your live for a while.
I figured you were getting scolded.
Yeah, she says you can't go over there and help. It's like, yeah, I can do whatever I want. Then
I hate to do them the same time as hers, but the rest of us want to come up and talk to each other sometimes too. So
Yeah. And
She's on about every day, isn't she?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And anybody that wants to come on and join up on the thing, just let one of us know and we'll give you the password to get in.
But y'all work over there. We just chit chat.
Well,
We worked
most
yesterday.
of the time, one of us is
Monday.
working. It's usually one of us is working, the rest is not. But I've been on a 2-week vacation.
Well, not because you wanted to be.
No. But I sewed I think a 60-inch strip of fabric on last night. And I said, that's enough because it's black.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got 3 more of them to do. And then I'm trying to set up, get ready to do another little YouTube video on my side. How to make a small quilt bigger if you want to by adding borders after the fact.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
And Gladys is still here. Gladys, I want you to know I use that trick, and that heart's not been in the way, has it? Have y'all seen that heart over on the chat?
Oh, I'm not on YouTube side. It's like, let me see.
But
Nope, I don't see it. I don't see a heart.
I think Gladys is one that said what to do, and I did it, and it worked. I think so.
Gladys,
Can't give you hearts now.
Teach Kathy how to remove that heart.
No heart. I mean, I like little hearts, but they were right there in the way, and you couldn't read the
They
comment.
were.
Yeah. And we guess a word and we guess it wrong.
Oh, yes.
Every time. It's amazing how we can change one word to something else.
And it's funny sometimes when somebody writes something and you try to decipher it and you don't really know what they're talking about.
Yeah. But see, on my tablet, which I didn't want to keep always having, multiple things running, I could pick it up on my tablet. Well, I was getting tired of always having to grab my tablet, pick it up to see what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I'm sewing on something.
And sometimes when I'd want to go pin that link to the top, I'd have to type something so it'd move up so I could pin it. Mona, you know what I'm talking about. So
yes.
But you can get that heart. You remove it, but it's a step that you have to do in YouTube before you go on.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Well, I'm going to try to remember to do it, to remove it. And y'all check out Mona's channel.
She typed 10.
She typed 10.
Yeah. I don't even have the strength to do that. It's like my YouTube is just things I do when I get bored that I think people might want to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be set up and ready to do when you do it a video like that.
Or just tape everything.
Oh, is that what you do, Mona? You tape everything?
Some days, if I'm going to sew, I just turn on the cameras and then I'll sort through and see if there's anything good.
And see, I don't like edit. I've never edited anything.
Yeah, editing's hard.
And
time consuming, more trouble than I want to involve in it. So.
Well, then Courtney told me to send it to her and she would do any of the stuff. I go, how can somebody else edit
what you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, Linda said, I hope Carrie's building's okay. I do too. Maybe we'll hear back from her in a little while. Yeah. If it's all clear, she ought to be coming back in a little bit, I think. Yeah.
What happened?
We might have made them all go outside.
Yeah, fire alarm was going off.
Yeah. And it could be just a rehearsal one. They're testing it, but you still have to do I was in one of the apartments. We have one apartment that's key locked. It's probably similar to what Carrie has, and the alarm went off, and I knew it was just a demonstration thing. and I still had to go outside.
Uh-huh.
Come on. Because they told me as I was heading upstairs that it was just a demonstration, because they go, you can't use the elevator. You have to bring your client down the steps. And I go, what? And so as soon as I got up to the apartment, I immediately started down the. I went and got the lady, and we got in the elevator and down before they hit the fire alarm, the button, because I was not taking her down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Well, so there's Carrie. I hope you're okay.
So I just cheated a little.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I avoided. We went out on the patio ahead of time. When you have a person that does not do stairs, you sure don't want to be there during the fire practice.
No.
I said, if there is ever a fire in that building, just keep track of which ones are immobile, because somebody's got to go get them.
Carrie, you look cold.
It is freezing outside. I was on the patio with my dog. My dog's even got her coat on still.
Did you grab your coat when you went out?
Yeah. I'm still dressed.
Oh my.
And she's underneath the blanket. Five fire trucks, 3 cop cars, and with a false alarm.
What?
No.
Oh no.
No, just a good fire drill. That's all it was, Carrie. A good fire drill.
No, we got drug users in here.
Yeah, but it was a good practice.
Yep, I got me and the dog on the patio. I don't care, because they gotta come and get me off the patio.
If I was up on the 2nd and 3rd floor, I'd just stand at the window and pretend I'm in distress and come get me.
I'm on the 7th floor.
How many?
7.
Oh, I'd have to at least get down a couple before because I'm afraid of heights. I wouldn't be on the 7th.
I'd be afraid to go on the 7th floor
balcony because of my knee replacement. I'm keeping myself warm for a couple more minutes because it's very cold out and it's snowing.
Yeah, you get warmed up.
And it's snowing too.
Mm.
Now this is what's been going on every night. Someone's been playing around. That's why we changed the fire alarm, so they're gonna get caught now. Their fingerprints gonna be on the glass key. Because now there's the wall, okay? And the thing's here. So now the glass is covering it. So they have to lift the plastic up. So their handprints. So now the police are here taking fingerprints. And now that person's going to be charged because I counted 5 fire trucks plus the fire chief and 3 cop cars. So each truck up here in Canada is $500. Each apartment has to pay so much. My dog is still growling at that person. It's okay. We're okay.
I'm gonna mute myself and go away for just a few minutes. Y'all gonna stay and visit?
Okay, we'll try.
You try. You try.
I just let the dog out to go potty.
Let's see if I can do this.
It's easy. There's enough of us here.
Yep, we're enough of us to keep us entertained.
Now, as soon as she comes back, everybody pretend they're asleep.
Should we turn our screen off? Like
We probably went to go do
I can still hear you guys.
Will you mute everybody, please? So we can talk about you.
It's like,
tried.
should we plan our trip to Arkansas for a quilt retreat?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Should we? What's good weather there? When is the rainy season?
Probably same as everyone in April and May.
It's like we was discussing my trip to Florida in May. I'm going to Florida in May, and they're talking about the hurricane weather and whatnot. And they said that doesn't happen till June. Well, I'll be in there in May, so that'll be fine.
Somebody's wearing a quilt.
Okay, phone, don't die. What? Like,
Are you just going to Florida for a visit or?
a foreign exchange student granddaughter is graduating college in May,
Oh, nice.
and then she's got to go back to Switzerland, and I don't know how long before she can get any visa or anything to come back to the United States.
Mm.
So we're all going to attend her graduation. Her mother's coming over from Switzerland and joining us, and Laura Austin and her husband's going to join us. So we're going to have fun.
Yeah, sounds like it. I'm going to go to Paducah in April.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. I found out it's only like 3 hours from my son's house. And so I'm like, when I go visit my son, I'll just make it during Paducah time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Well, this isn't too bad of chicken. It has Rotel tomatoes in it, which are a little spicier than I like, but it's got,
Look at Carrie's dog. Got his coat on.
yeah.
He's a cutie.
Uh-huh.
And it's
I don't have my glasses on. I don't know which one's which end.
My granddaughter.
Oh, there's his little face. Oh.
Got a hood on.
Yep.
Yep.
My granddaughter wanted to tell me there's no Wi-Fi out there. So if I was bringing any of my Zoom ladies with me, that I wouldn't be able to go on out there.
You're gonna be warned.
There shouldn't be any more YouTube gatherings tonight that I need to actually see.
Oh, Sheila's going to Paducah in April, Marla said.
Oh,
Okay, let's get your coat off. Okay? Let's get your girly coat off.
Only thing I have planned, if my friend's feeling better by spring, early summer, I'm going to visit her in upstate New York. Other than that, I'd like to go to the Hillbilly hot dog place in Virginia, but nobody seems to want to go with me.
I want to go to Iowa to the All Iowa Shop Hop.
Oh.
The Ohio one sounds like it was fun for Marla. But I was trying to plan where I have friends to maybe save on motel room.
Good idea.
Are you going to what's her Stephanie Stitch's retreat in Millersburg, Ohio, Marla?
Where's Marla? Oh.
No, we're just going to go to the Arkansas Woodstock type retreat that she doesn't know until we get there. Wouldn't that be funny? We all just start showing up at Rita's.
Don't forget she can hear us.
Her pantry's full of food, so.
Yeah. Look at all the food we can eat. We don't even have to worry about food. We just have to do a lot of washing of jars, but we can do that. We'll have to encourage her more freeze drying.
Yeah.
Just put it in Ziploc bags. We don't need to have it stabilized for 2 years or 3 years of storage.
Nope. Be all gone in one day.
With all those women, her husband probably would leave and not come back, but
Or he would enjoy it to the fullest.
maybe.
We'd have to pick which acre we want to go on.
His side or her side?
But we can't take a dog. I don't think that rooster would have too much fun
Oh,
chasing
yeah.
one
Rooster
dog.
wouldn't like it.
Nope.
Oh, Deborah left?
Yeah, she left.
Okay.
Did she say? I must not have been paying attention.
I wasn't paying attention either. I have so much sunshine right now. I need to close the curtain.
Bye, Deborah.
I didn't hear her say anything.
I know, she just popped off.
Oh, maybe her phone went dead or something.
Oh, believe me, I have those issues.
Well, I'm going to have to get off of here because it's almost 5 and get me some dinner.
It is 5 till 5.
I'm having lunch.
I had grilled cheese for lunch. Well, Haley heated up some lasagna soup, but neither one of us liked it. So then it was Progresso or something. It didn't even look or smell good. So I'm like, I'm not eating that.
I can tell you this chicken spaghetti, it's rich. And I guarantee you I can't eat this bowl of it.
I thought you gave that to somebody else because it had bones in it.
No, that was another friend years ago.
Oh.
This one has Velveeta cheese, Rotel onions, spaghetti, chicken. So it's very rich with the
I'd say
Velveeta
with
cheese.
that Velveeta cheese, yeah.
Well, I don't like Velveeta cheese, but this isn't too bad.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because I am not a Velveeta cheese eater. But I was trying, that's all it looks like is in it. My son told me what was in it before because he goes his mom's picky.
Oops, somebody else left.
Mona's gone.
Yep.
Boy, when she said she was going, she went fast.
You didn't say goodbye, did you?
Well, that's about the time you hover if it's a touch screen or
See
whatever.
what happens, Rita, when you leave? People start disappearing.
I heard every word y'all said, though. When you coming?
We're not telling you. We're just going to show up.
Oh, my.
You might have the biggest, longest Woodstock sewing retreat in history. We all just come and go as we want. It's like go to Arkansas for a while, go over. I don't know what the next state over is.
You know, Francis said last night that they bought a motor home and they're going to motor here to Arkansas in a few months. She didn't set no date, but she says they're coming. So
it's like I gotta first I have Ace. I got to make sure I have a caretaker for Ace, whatever I do. And Melinda needs to get her dog. Because pets can't be left behind.
One day she'll go down to the she shed. We'll all be sitting there.
See, that's the bad part for us that have your address. We know where to go.
Yeah, and I do wish I could plan something, but I'm not a planner. I have to get somebody else to plan it. I just talk about it, but don't ever get anything done. Need to rent some fancy house up in the Ozark Mountains, one of them big log cabin mansions like you was talking about, and all goes what we need to do. But it'd have to be more than a sewing retreat. It would just have to be a girls' retreat. Is what it'd have to be.
Yeah, because it's like for like me to travel with a sewing machine, that's everything's extra unless I drive out. And if I drive out, it's going to be several days out and several days back.
Heck, uh-huh.
Stopping at different places on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandson wouldn't let me do it without him, so
Yeah.
we'd have Austin as a entertainment, or Gopher.
And Ann Eames has been listening, also known as lurking, LOL, for a bit while quilting at the long arm. You all are so funny. They are, aren't they, Ann?
We're entertainment for somebody.
Well, I have nobody to entertain here, so.
If my dad was still alive, ladies, he would get you guys all laughing.
It's like, it's good medicine is laughter.
Probably Arkansas probably has a lot of bed and breakfast. As pretty as it is over there, they got to have some.
But yeah, they do.
See, I haven't did the VRBO over there yet, vacation rental house, because those, like our one that we did in Oregon coast, 13 people could stay in the house for the same amount a day, whether it was one person or 13.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And then I took my own bed because I knew those couches weren't comfortable. So I took my own air bed. It's a small package, but oh well.
Mm-hmm.
But on something like that, you just plan. It's like Rita starts getting packages that comes kind of weird. It's because I'm sending you stuff that I need.
Oh,
Because you got to pay shipping to get it someplace. You might as well ship it to where you're going to need it.
that's true.
We'll wait till she starts selling fabric, then we'll go up and shop from her.
You know, I'm trying to do that. I've been waiting on a call back from Moda Fabrics, and we keep missing each other because I gave my home phone number, and she'll call when I'm at the other house, and so we haven't made connections. But so I don't know what that's going to turn out to be. So, and then when I called her back, she's not taking the call right then. So we just keep missing each other. So.
And
Well,
I don't know what you need to do Marshall Dry Goods wholesale, because Marshall Dry Goods has their wholesale side too.
Yeah. Sure.
And right now they have all that fabric that's fresh out of the printing, and they're $7.99 a yard, and everybody else is at the quilt stores are charging $12.99 a yard for the same fabric. And I don't know what wholesale is, because that's retail with Marshall is $7.99.
Gee, we should all send our toothbrushes ahead of time. That's what I'll do. I'll give out toothbrushes and hairbrushes for the door prizes. If you send them ahead of time, they might get mixed up. So we'll just better give you some new ones that fresh out of a package.
Well, they usually say the hostess of the party has a sampler pack for them. Well, ours would be toothbrushes, toothpaste, and hairbrushes.
That would work. Oh, Milana says, y'all are still on. I went to put my chickens in and other things, and y'all are still here. So.
Yeah.
That long?
Some of us like me have not got a thing done this afternoon, so other than laughing.
Yeah. And go outside freezing.
Yeah. You need to get warmed up, Carrie. You really do. That'll make you sick getting cold.
Well, just before
I already checked, the fire trucks are all gone and the police car, so I'm hoping they got the person whose fingerprint was on the plastic lid.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to explain it. There's the wall, there's the thing here. Now they got a plastic thing to lift up. That way they catch the people who are pulling the fire alarm. It goes off every hour on the hour.
Oh my. Does it go off in the middle of the night too, or just during the day?
Oh.
At night too?
Yeah.
that'd be scary that going off in the middle of the night while you're asleep. For
Well,
sure. I mean, it is any time, especially if you're asleep.
She wakes me up. Believe me, this bed shakes.
Yeah.
You can't just ignore it because it might be.
It might be
real.
thing. Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't have no pants. I will have my pants on, believe me.
Sleep with your clothes on, huh?
I'll be sleeping with my clothes on.
Yeah, don't sleep naked.
You will freeze.
That's like in the South during the storm weather. Don't sleep naked.
I think that's good in any country.
Yeah.
Tornado come along in the middle of the night and blow you away. You won't have clothes on.
I was doing it last night a bit. Somebody wants to see it.
Carrie stays busy with her diamond art and her crocheting.
The dog's got a blanket on.
I know, that's why I said my blanket's not mine anymore. I need a new one.
You have to learn to quilt next, or crochet you one.
Mm-hmm.
Before I have to go out, I'll open my garage door and start my pickup.
Yeah.
I'll have it nice and warm by the time I need to get in it.
That's how far I got. From last night.
But I'm going to have to go grocery shopping one of these days. This is month 5 that I haven't been grocery shopping.
Wow.
I figure out it's going to take 25 or 27 balls to do this one.
I should buy me a couple skeins of yarn so I have something else to do.
Jackie, are you still practicing free motion?
I'm doing so well on that. I'm about ready to start a quilt.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Now, is that truthful, Jackie?
She laughed about it, though.
Truth. No, that wasn't a joke.
When she laughed, I was wondering.
It was the thing I'm still having a little trouble with is slowing down my hands.
Oh yeah.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to think of like the dance move or a song, and it's 1, 2, 3,
Just keep
1, 2,
it.
3,
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Thank
I
you,
had to do
Beverly.
that even on the long arm because we can get going too fast.
Yeah.
And we got beepers
Yeah.
yelling at us.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Beverly.
And
It is getting addicting though.
Yeah.
I've never quilted except for small things, table runners and things. I've never made a quilt.
It's coming.
Just send it to Rita. She'll quilt it for you.
Now I've got to wait a week for the new bobbin winder to get here.
A week? Is it going to take a week?
It said by the 19th, so that's a few days away.
It's the wrong time of year to have something being sent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Now that's next Tuesday.
Now, is it going to be just big?
And the thing wasn't cheap either. I ended up giving, I think, $329 for it.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. But I
gonna
have
do
to
it.
have it, And Brenda, who was on here before, she said she had one left out at the quilt house, and she said, come and borrow hers. But, I could do that, but I'll just get my own. So.
Dang it. My iPad just went battery dead.
Hello to the Old South Peddler Shop. She was on this morning, and she's 23 years old and made a quilt for her papa. So.
Yeah.
Could you just buy a regular bobbin winder by itself?
Well, probably not, because those bobbins are just a little bit bigger than the quilt machine. So.
Yeah, that's right.
And I had Terry said, he come up and looked at it, and he said, well, can you wind it by hand?
I said, no, but you can.
I'm afraid the tension wouldn't be right. So no.
That's a good job for you, but you got to get it all even.
Can you wind? Yeah. Back and forth.
Did you buy that new? Did you buy your long arm new, Rita?
I did, yeah. I did.
Not under
You
warranty?
just finished your 99th quilt on the long arm.
And still learning.
Well, you're going to have to celebrate when you get that 100th one.
100, yes. Well, you need to come up and we'll watch you do the 100th one.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And we'll celebrate with you. We'll be your cheerleaders.
Yep.
I'm only at 70 something. It's like I don't want to get to that 100 mark, but
And I don't know how many I've quilted. I was going to keep a catalog and a log of it, but I didn't. So I don't know. If I went back to Facebook, I could probably find a picture of each one of them because I have to take a picture and put on Facebook.
You put labels on the back of yours?
No, I was going to. That's the reason I bought an embroidery machine, and then I didn't do that either. So I have good intentions and then never do it. So
that sounds like me. That's what I do.
I write down only because I was trying to figure out when mine it gets paid for, because I'm that penny pincher. I mean, I talked them down 5,000 because I took the showroom one.
Oh, okay.
And so then I'm trying to keep track to find out also if I need to buy the bigger table, because I only have the 5-foot table.
Okay.
So I have
hands are all small charity quilts.
Yeah. And so I'm just trying to use up my material I have.
Well, I've told you guys, I got an inheritance from an uncle, a rich uncle in California. So I bought a quilt machine with my parts.
Oh, well, wow.
So that's,
and
so I can say Uncle Efton bought me that quilting machine. So
I don't have any uncles left, so that's out.
I don't have any relatives left.
I don't either. He was the last one.
Yeah. I have none that would send me money.
Yeah.
And he said all the cousins got an inheritance from him, and we were all shocked because we didn't know it was coming. We didn't know it was coming.
You didn't know that much money either, huh?
These ladies need to stop talking and be done because she wants to be on the iPad.
Well,
just come on and be on the panel.
Yeah.
No, she wants to play ABC game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was bored last night. I downloaded a game. And then it's like, why'd I do that? I don't need a finger game. But when you can't sleep, what do? You find something that makes you tired.
Yep.
And quilting does not make me tired. Yeah, it's like it energizes me and gets my brain going on what I want to do next.
Yeah.
I see that.
It's like this quilt that I have sitting on my countertop. Good thing I took a picture of how I was putting these borders on, because I just have enough brain space, fog, whatever, that it's like, what did I plan on for that quilt?
Yeah.
But it's documented because I took a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to get off of here, I think. Yeah,
I think I better too. 2 hours and 42 minutes is.
Yeah.
Well, that was the Sunday, Rita. 3 hours.
And Terry's been down in the other room, and y'all ain't heard a peep out of him. He's afraid he'll get caught on camera, so he's quiet.
Did we do over 3 hours of sewing the other day?
Do I?
Did we do over 3 hours of sewing?
Yeah, we did. It just flew by too. It went by so fast.
You were doing your bag. Rita was doing the flower, and we were trying to slow her down because you were trying to finish that bag before you got to do your flowers.
I gave up on the bag and went back to it this morning and finished it because I was having trouble with it. And I just walked away from it.
Okay.
Yeah, you were having trouble with the pockets that night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pockets went in real easy after I went back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this has been fun, and we're going to do it again, and it'll just be pop up. So,
but
when we do the sew along, though, we'll have to plan it ahead so everybody will know about it.
Yeah.
I need a little bit more notice.
Go too.
What'd you say?
Well, let you know how my 2 courses I'm taking for free.
Yes, we want to know. We want to hear all about
you. Business person. I'm going to be taking up a business course.
Yeah.
Okay. You keep us updated on all the things you're doing and how you're doing.
Yeah. I got to watch video tonight. Or maybe do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow when I'm fresh.
Yeah. And when you're not so cold, you can't even think straight when you're cold. So.
Oh, because it's cold outside, so the wind's blowing really hard too. So.
Hi, Deb.
But I do need a little bit of notice so I can play hooky from the other class.
Okay.
Okay. I told her for you.
I told her I was going to play hooky.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Good evening.
Yeah.
And probably the afternoons would be better for everybody, don't you
so
think too?
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
would.
Bye.
We'll plan it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm ending the stream. I said I would, and I'm going to. I'm going to. Bye, Marie. Bye, everybody.
Bye.